Welcome to this Telegram plus n8n tutorial series. Today we will start with something basic but essential, triggering an n8n workflow from a Telegram message, sending it to OpenAI and replying back. We'll also use a Telegram chat actions to show the user that something is happening between the messages. This is how the resulting workflow looks like, and here are the triggers and actions of Telegram Note which we will be using in this tutorial. To follow up with the tutorial, you will obviously need to have Telegram and OpenAI credentials connected to n8n. I have separate videos on it where I cover all of this in detail, and you can find the link in the description. So first of all, you should go to the bot, which is called BotFather. It's a bot provided by Telegram, and either press or type new bot. You need to provide the name and username for the bot. So first, the name for the bot I already prepared. I would like to call it like this, n8n TG tutorial bot. And then I would need to provide the username, which should end with bot or underscore bot. I will use exactly the same thing, and it gives me the access token saying that this bot is available. So this access token we will later use in the connection of Telegram and n8n. What we will also need to do now, we need to create a private group, and in this private group we will add the bot and ourselves, so that any messages which we will be sending in private group will be available to n8n. And also when n8n will be sending anything to Telegram, it will be sending these messages into these private groups. So first of all, let's create a new group. We will not add initially no one here. This will be the name of the group, TG AI Assistant, and I'll press create. You can see that now in this group there is only one member. It's my Telegram account of Unreasonable AI Automations. We would also need to add the bot which we just created into this group. How to find this bot and the name of this bot. To see our bots, we can go again to the BotFather and we can utilize the command mybots. So when I utilize this command, I can see that this is the name of my bot. I can press it here, and I can even copy this name. First of all, we need to activate the bot. We press the name of the bot and we press start. The bot is activated. Now, to get a username and to copy it on the clipboard, we just go here and press copy. Then we go to the private group TG AI Assistant, which we just created, and let's add this bot into the group. So I'm added into the group, and we need also to do one very important step. We need to go to edit administrators, and in administrators, let's add admin, and this bot should be also admin for this group. This is important to do. Let's go here, press done, press back, and everything is ready. We have a bot created. We have private group with this bot. There is actually only one last piece missing. We need to have an ID of this group to indicate to n8n that n8n should be chatting with this particular group. To do so, there are different ways. I use the following one. There is a bot called ID bot. I copy the name of this bot. I go to our group and I do exactly the same. I add this bot here. I just said it. It's not, so in a second it will be here. Yeah, ID bot is also a member, but not an administrator of this group. Why we added ID bot? It's very simple. ID bot will help us to get the ID of this group. If we go to ID bot and we can see here, if we press this button, these are the commands available for this bot. So we need to use this one, /get-id. We go back to our group and we type /, and you can see it's already available here, get ID. And this is the ID of the group. So what we currently have, we have ID of the group, we have access token of the bot, and these are the only things which we need for Telegram to be connected to n8n. Let's first copy the connection string or access details for our bot. We go here, we copy it, and by the way, do not share it with anybody. I will delete this bot when I'll finish recording the video. So we go back to n8n, and in n8n, we should create new credentials for this bot. So first of all, let's add a new node, Telegram. When we add the node, our idea is that, so first of all, Telegram or n8n should react when the messages are posted in this group. That's why we will trigger on message. We choose trigger on message, and here we can choose the Telegram account which is connected. Currently, I have old one. I would like to connect a new Telegram account with the details of the bot which we have just created. I press create new credentials. I paste the access token which I just copied from there, and I will name this bot Telegram tutorial bot. I save it, and everything is tested and successfully connected. So now basically we have Telegram tutorial bot connected, and we will choose this one for the credentials to connect n8n in the n8n node. You see that it's going to be triggered on message, and what we need to do now, we need to test that everything is working. So let's press test step. It tells me that I should go back to Telegram and try to send a message. The result should be that when I send a message in private group, it should appear here. In the output field, in the right part of the screen, something should change. Now we don't have anything there. Let's type hi there. We go back. And as you can see, something happened. So we basically received this message in Telegram. You can see in the bottom, there is a text field. Hi there, exactly what we have sent. There are also other fields, important fields in the information which is coming from Telegram to n8n. One of the most important for us is this. So chat ID. Chat ID is here. And this chat ID we will indicate in our workflow. I would like to be able to use Telegram as a chat interface to communicate with OpenAI LLM model. So what should happen? I'm sending in private group a message. It should trigger the workflow. Now it's already triggered here. We saw it successfully working. Then this message should be sent to OpenAI. OpenAI should process it, give us an answer, and we should send the answer back to Telegram's private group, which we just created. How to do it? Let's add the next node here. And the node will be agent. You can write AI agent. So let's first see here what we're having. We added an AI agent node. It has different, let's say, sub nodes or sub tools. One of them is chat model. We should define which chat model will be used. We'll be using OpenAI. Then there is a memory thing. A memory, it's we can connect here external databases where the chat history will be saved. For now, we'll be using just internal memory, which is not very reliable, but for this particular workflow, it will work for us. And you can connect also various tools. Now we'll not be connecting any other tools. So let's set the AI agent up. So first of all, let's go to AI agent. And here, here you can see that on the left side, there is the information coming from the Telegram trigger, exactly the information which we just saw. There is, for instance, this message, text message, hi there. There is also ID of the chat it's coming from, and ID of the person from whom it's coming, or the bot from which one it's coming. Now here, we would like to do the following. There are the options when we can define what we'll be doing with the OpenAI model here. So the prompt will be defined by us. It's actually now very simple to do. So we should select here schema, and into the prompt field, into the field which will be sent to OpenAI, we just need to drag and drop this text from here. We have not yet added OpenAI. Let's add OpenAI. We just go here into the chat model, OpenAI. I have already OpenAI account connected. If you do not know how to do it, please check one of my videos. The link will be in the description below. And here, from the list, we can select the model. GPT-4o mini selected. I think it's absolutely fine for us. So I close it. I put it here. And then the last thing which we need to do is let's add a memory. And for this, we'll use simple memory. Context window length, 5 messages. It will be saving only 5 messages here. And the only thing we need to change here is session key from previous node. This is the unique identifier of the, let me just do it like this, defined below. This identifier should be unique so that Chat Assistant or OpenAI understands that these are the messages coming in the same conversation. I think that the best way here to define this unique chat ID is to use the ID of the chat itself. So let's put it here. And like that, we are having everything connected. Let's see now whether it works. Let's once again test this workflow. I just press test. We go back to Telegram, and here let's go in our group and let's write hi again. We're going back. We're seeing that everything is working. So AI agent is querying OpenAI chat model, and it actually sends an answer. If I press on this node, you can see that the output from OpenAI is the following: hello, welcome back. How can I assist you today? That's great. It means already that it's working. By the way, let's pin this data. So not to make all these requests back and forth. Let's pin this data. In this way, you can see that there is a pin item, let's say pin icon on AI agent, and we do not need to send any more messages. We'll be using this information to move on with other nodes. The next node which we should add, we should send the information back, because you can see that we have this message, hello, welcome back. But if you go to our Telegram, you see that there is nothing. We just wrote hi again, and we have not received an answer. This is just because we have not yet connected Telegram to our AI agent in this workflow. Let's add another node, which should be a node again of Telegram, and which action should be there. And the action should be sending a message. We can just write, start typing message. There is an action called send a text message. We will add it. We again check that our credentials are for tutorial bot. This is correct. We'll be sending a message. Chat ID, we should indicate into which chat we'll be sending this message. The chat ID is once again here. You can see that we have all these input nodes. One of them is Telegram trigger, and actually from Telegram trigger we're receiving chat ID. We are dragging and dropping the chat ID here. And by the way, it's important to know that there are different ways to present this information in JSON, in table, and so on. Choose schema, and once you choose schema, you can drag and drop the fields into these fields in the main part of the Telegram node. So we indicated chat ID. We need to also indicate which text message. For the text message, everything is simple. We just need to send the text which we are receiving from OpenAI, and it's here. It's output. So we are dragging here an output. Reply markup, nothing. Let's test the step. When we press test, we see that everything works. It's the check mark is green. Let's go back here. And you can see that in our chat, we received the message. Hello, welcome back. How can I assist you today? You can also see that there is additional information. This message was sent automatically with n8n. If you want to disable this, otherwise it's going to be added into each of your messages, you go back here and you should choose the following. You should choose add field, append n8n attribution, and then deselect it. In this way, let's do it again. Let's test the step again. We are going back and we're seeing that the message came without the attribution to n8n. Okay, that's done. I think that we can already test whether it's working. In order to test it, we need, first of all, let's unpin this data. It should not be pinned, otherwise it's going to be always using the same data. So we unpinned it, and let's save the workflow. By the way, always save the workflows, otherwise you'll lose all the work you are doing. So let's go back to our workflow. So we are pressing activate. Now this workflow is active and it should listen to the messages which we'll be sending. Let's go back to our chat. Let's write hi there. We see the response. How is it going? What can I help you with today? I can say that my name is Alexey. Nice to meet you, Alexey. And now I would like to understand whether the memory actually works. In the next message, I will ask, what is my name? What is my name? If the memory works, it should remember that my name is Alexey. If not, it will actually say it doesn't know. Your name is Alexey. How can I assist you further? So that's great. Memory works. The chat assistant works. And like that, you can just easily chat with this bot. We can stop here, and potentially maybe that's the way to finish this video. But I would like to add one additional thing from the Telegram toolbox, from Telegram node. It is something which will make it a bit better from my point of view. Let's say we have sent here something complicated, and OpenAI needs some time to process it. In order to indicate to the user of this group that OpenAI is actually working and trying to find you an answer, I would like to indicate here that bot is actually typing something. You will see it now. So let's go back. Let's go to our workflow. And in this workflow, I would like to do it, I think, here. Between these two nodes, I would like to add a node which will indicate that there is a typing event happening. So let's add a node here, Telegram. And here we will choose an action, send a chat action. You press send a chat action. The chat action is typing. There are other different chat actions. I need to indicate into which chat ID it will be typing or showing that it's typing. And here we need to provide an ID of our chat. So we can basically do the following. We can go here to chat ID. We remember that we already understood which chat is this. We go back, we paste. What I can tell you exactly will happen now. So when we'll test it, we'll see the typing message, but there's going to be a small problem in AI agent, and in Telegram as well. By the way, but let's try to do it. So we'll test the workflow. It's listening. Let's write here hi. Let's go back. And you can see that there is some problem in AI agent. Why do we have this problem? It's actually very simple. The way we indicated before adding the node prior to that there should be some prompt sent. The prompt was json.message.text. The problem is that when we added the node so before that, the node Telegram trigger was prior to AI agent, and now we added additional node, Telegram 1. This notation, JSON.message.text, it refers to the message field and the text field within the message field of the previous node. But now we need to indicate that it should actually come not from the previous node, but from the node Telegram trigger. How to do it? We just go here again, and you can see these are the nodes before this one. We just go to Telegram trigger, and instead of this, we should delete it here, and we should once again put this prompt. You'll see that the string will change. It now indicates that it's a Telegram trigger node, and then message field and the text field of the message field of this particular node. That's done, and we'll also need to change something else. So in OpenAI chat model, nothing should be changed. In simple memory, the key which we decided to use, the ID of the chat, we, by the way, can just paste the ID of the chat because we know it like that. And in the Telegram send message, here, let's see what we're using. We're using Telegram trigger node. It's already and JSON output. Let's see if it works. We just delete all this information. Let's test the workflow again. Let's send the message. Hi again. Let's see if it's working. It's working. So we received the message. Hi again, Alexei. What's on your mind today? And yeah, by the way, let's once again see if actually the typing event is working. I will now ask something to the chat bot. Not the chat, but to the OpenAI, and please check the top part of this chat. What is my name? Maybe it will already not remember me because it was more than 5 messages before. So nothing is happening because we have not actually activated the workflow. We need to activate the workflow. Let's press active. Let's go back again and let's type, what is my name? Look on top. You see, there was very briefly that someone was typing. And in this way, you can at least be sure that the workflow is actually working, something is happening. You should just wait a bit and get the updated data. Okay. So in the end, this is the workflow which we created. Let's recap briefly. When the chat message is sent in this chat, it first indicates that there is a typing happening with this node. Then AI agent sends the information to OpenAI chat model. It also stores the interactions in the simple memory, just 5 messages it's saving. And then after the response from OpenAI is received, we are triggering Telegram node and we are sending the response to our chat. It's quite a simple workflow. It's AI workflow, maybe the simplest one you can do. And in this way, you can use Telegram TG AI Assistant chat, which we have just created, in order to send the messages to OpenAI and get answers to OpenAI. Of course, it's not as powerful as a native ChatGPT application, but it gives you an understanding that with this, you can connect various other models, not only OpenAI. You can easily switch the models. And the only thing you need to do, you should need to establish the communication between Telegram and n8n. And then in n8n, let's say, change the model. Here, instead of OpenAI, you choose Claude or something else. And without changing other elements of the workflow, you will have Chat Assistant, which use now another model, not OpenAI, but instead Claude. And that's it for today. In the next part of Telegram plus n8n tutorial, we'll explore other Telegram triggers and actions, always while doing some interesting AI-related workflows. I hope you enjoyed this video and will subscribe to the channel to be notified when other parts of the tutorial are published. If you want to start using n8n, I would also appreciate if you use my affiliate n8n link in the description. The resulting workflow and other materials can be found, as always, in our Telegram channel of Unreasonable AI. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Bye.